Fala Comigo, Vive, or better, it's Talk to Me, Vivi, because I'm here with my good friend Jeremy from the United States. United States or Canada?
Both.
Both. From the North America. Jeremy, I am very pleased to receive you, man. Thank you so much for here to come here. It's gonna be a challenge for me. Do you know? Like it's a tired mind and trying to talk in English. But please introduce yourself, like at least 30 seconds. Make yourself comfortable.
It's my pleasure. We both have tired minds because this is day 5,
Yeah.
but I think you will be fine. I'm Jeremy Matuszewski. I'm the founder of Thunderstruck Ag Equipment, based out of Canada, but I was born in America, so I'm a little bit different. And I love Brazil, so those are my 3 things. Born in the U.S., live in Canada, love Brazil.
Love Brazil. Everyone's loves Brazil.
It's the
No,
Brit-
man.
it's
We
the
have our
people.
problems. We have our problems, but it's a good place to be.
Yes.
The idea of the podcast, Jeremy, is to make bar talking, as we like to say. You know, like here in Brazil, we are used to say here in VV that this is our meeting room. You know, like
Perfect.
we love to make business at the bar. You know, like it's our way, it's VV way. And then I will start to ask you, man, about your story. You know, like, are you always like are you born in the agriculture market or
No.
no? How?
No, I was before I started Thunderstruck, and even when I started Thunderstruck, I had been on a farm as a little boy because my uncles farmed in Pennsylvania, but I didn't live in Pennsylvania. I lived everywhere but Pennsylvania.
Okay.
And so I always tell people before I started Thunderstruck, I had never been on a farm.
You were not that farm kind of people.
No, I didn't even know how food was grown. I was the ignorant person living in a city eating food and not realizing how hard it was to grow it.
And how was then the beginning of your life? Do you know, like talking about a professional area?
Yeah, so as far as Thunderstruck or before Thunderstruck?
Before Thunderstruck.
So when I graduated and left college because I played hockey,
I'm sorry, you played hockey?
I played hockey, yes, ice hockey.
Man, do you know that hockey is the only sport, American sport, that I just didn't see a match. I would be very glad to go to a hockey match with you, man.
And we call them games,
Game,
soccer matches.
soccer match.
In America, there's games. In
Okay.
Brazil, they're matches.
Yeah.
But when you come to the United States or Canada next, I will make sure we see a hockey game.
Perfect.
It's the hardest sport.
Perfect.
You skate on a blade that is 1/8 of an inch.
Yeah.
And you fight people.
And I will have to have lucky because I want to be in a hockey game with a fight.
Yeah, you would do really good. I scored a lot of goals. I did not get in a lot of fights.
No.
No, I was a goal scorer.
Then you were talking.
Yeah, so I moved to Canada to play hockey, and when I was done playing hockey, I got a job with a company. I had never sold anything before.
Okay.
But I grew up in construction, and they were looking for somebody that had some computer experience, like could use a computer. This is 23 years ago, and had construction experience.
Okay.
And so I applied, got the job, and it was a sales job. And that's when I discovered I had the ability to sell and to market things.
And for you, describe for me what is to have an ability to sell.
It's the ability to connect and the ability to understand what the other person actually needs. There's times, I know you do it here. I know your company now. We've bonded, but I know that there are people that come to your company and you don't have a way to help them, but you probably send them or know who can help them.
Of course.
That's selling. That's
Yeah.
building a relationship. That's what sales is.
I completely agree with you. I have a story. I went to Japan in 2012. You know, like to see Corinthians, that it's my team here, my soccer team in Brazil, won the World Championship. And then I was with my sister, and I enjoy other week there in Japan to take a look at the country and make a vacation, do you know? And I was in a sneaker store, you know, like to buy running shoes.
Yeah, sneakers.
Sneakers.
Yes.
And then I asked to the sales person, that was a Japanese, of course, if they have a particular type of sneakers. And then he said me, no, I don't have. And he take it in my hand and let me in the competition.
Yeah.
They have this. And
You never forget that.
no,
That's sale. That's sales.
of course.
Yeah.
And I put in Instagram a couple of days ago this kind of statement, and then we talked about a lot of time here that for me, sales and marketing, it's how can I say this in English? Even though I'm forgetting in Portuguese, but it's an empathy game. Is this what you're saying?
Let me tell you. So this morning, this is the 5th day of Agrishow. Our team is tired.
Yeah, everyone is tired.
Everyone's tired, and everybody around here says today's the worst day because they let people in for free. It's a holiday in Brazil.
Yeah.
I said to my team this morning, I want you to be kind to every single person that's walking by. Say good morning. Offer them a water, right? Be kind. They might know a farmer. The number one thing we can do today is you have to qualify. Where is your farm? If they don't have a farm, that doesn't mean you ignore them. Be kind to them.
Yeah.
Be kind, be compassionate. Let them see who we are.
Yeah, this is the thing, man. It's all about energy, do you know? Like we were talking about it.
That's why I think we've connected, because your
Yeah.
energy is off the charts, man.
Thank you so much, man. Then you were talking that you describe yourself as a salesman, and then
Yeah, so I started in sales, and then I basically for that company, I became the sales manager.
Okay.
And my last year there, I sold $20 million.
oh,
And they paid me $75,000. So I was selling to dealers where their salespeople were making twice as much as me to
Okay.
sell $1 million. And I said to my boss, I said, look, put me on straight commission. Just let me kill what I eat. And if he had said yes, we wouldn't be sitting here,
yeah.
right? He said, no, you can't make any more money or you'll make more than your boss. And I was 35 and I was arrogant. And I said, well, how much did he sell this year? And I decided to leave. I decided to leave and go start my own thing.
And in your journey, this was like the most difficult period of your life?
Man, there is definitely a lot of times throughout my life that I can look at, but I remember my ex-wife.
Okay.
She told me, why do you have to go chase this? Just stay, be happy.
You told me this thing.
$75,000 is a lot of money. I said, no, like this it
not all
doesn't
about
make
the
me
money.
happy.
Yeah.
It's about the challenge. It's about the
Yeah.
climb. And coming to Brazil has been difficult. Going to Australia is difficult. There's a lot of difficult times in life, but no, I never think about any one time and be like, oh, that was just really hard.
Okay. And I used to say that it's a kind of curse. Do you know, like people like us, you know, like that all the days when I wake up, and I think it's the same thing with you, like it's that ill to do more.
Yes, to build.
To build something, do you know, like build connections, build sales. It's not all about the money. Of course,
No.
money, it's very important.
But it's not only it's actually the money it is important because that's how you do things, but that's
course.
not what drives me. And I know it's not what drives you. I saw you at your party the other night. You went around and talked to everybody.
Yeah.
Right? I loved seeing that because it's about the people.
Yeah.
It's literally about the people, and we have the coolest freaking job, man.
Yeah, and it's my passion. Do you know, like
Yeah.
nowadays, I think the other part of the work that is sitting on the computer.
I hate it.
I hate it.
It's the worst. I said to you before we started, like, I love Brazil. I love going and the challenge and all of that. And then I go home and I'm like, oh man, I got to read all these reports. I got to go through all this shit. I
to
just wanna
manage
go back
the
to
thing.
Brazil and keep building.
It's not showing anything there.
At least you have people helping you.
Yeah. No, and the key thing of all the business, I think, it's people.
For sure.
Do you know, like this kind of guys here, man? We were talking with the owner of the company, and that it's our agents, the communication agents, the marketing agents, and he asked me, do you know, like, why are you with us? Do you know, like, and I told him the exactly same thing that we are talking here. Do you know, like, it's about energy. Do you know, like, it's too much. Here in Portuguese is carinho. I don't know. Carinho, like it's to do the things with quality. Do you know, like with care?
Yes.
Do you know?
I didn't know that's what carinha means, but I'm learning new words every day.
And how you're handled with the Portuguese language?
Eu não falo português.
It's being difficult.
Portuguese is difficult. I made a bet with Lorenzo. Next year at Agrishow, I will be able to hold a conversation with a farmer in Portuguese.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you will do this.
And he said, no, you won't. And I said, that's perfect. Tell me that I can't do something. My whole life, if you tell me I can't do it, I'm like, okay.
But how are you planning to do this,
to
make this challenge
easy.
possible?
I'm going to use Duolingo. I have built a Portuguese agent on ChatGPT that I can have conversations with. And my team, 80% of my team does not speak English. So sales meetings, management meetings, all of those, I'm going to just continue to add more and more Portuguese.
I think this is the way, do you know, like, because we went to the fair that we met there in the United States, in Louisville. And then I remember when I got in the US, you know, like the first 1 or 2 days, I felt like, I'm sorry about the word, but I retarded, you know, like trying to talk in English. And after 7 or 8 days, like I started to think in English.
Yeah,
and then
it's much different.
It's so much different, you know. Like I try to study with a teacher, an English teacher, every Friday. But do you know what, man? I don't know if it's gonna be a good idea for you. Do you have dogs?
No.
But you are used to make some walk, like
yes, all the time.
I walk with my dog, talking with myself in English. Do you know, like talk about the day, talk about the week, whatever.
That's a good idea because I walk 10,000 steps a day. It's one of a commitment that I have. And then so I
try to walk, talking with yourself in Portuguese.
That's a great, I'm going to learn. I'm going to learn.
Come back into the story.
Yes.
I want to know the whole story. How you start the Thunderstruck. This guy here has an amazing company. Do you know, like he have a lot of connections. Please tell me the whole story. Man.
The whole story now in the next 7 minutes. Really, when I had a friend that was an American living in Canada as well. Her name is Tina Lane. And I coached her son in baseball because I started baseball. There was no baseball in Winkler, so I started baseball because I was a baseball player too. And she told me, Jeremy, you need to start your own company. Jeremy, you need to start your own company. Then she brought me a client and said, Jeremy, I'm bringing you these people. Tell them you're starting your own company and they can be your first client. And that was my first product. And it was invented by farmers. It was not in agriculture, it was in oil and gas. But then they knew of another product and another product and another product. And so at the beginning, it was, you need somebody to sell for you? What's your product? Is the market untapped? And I will go. And I launched a fiber optic based wireless internet company in Manitoba, took them from 0 customers to 3,000 customers in 2 years.
3,000?
They couldn't keep up. So I went and they couldn't keep up with installs. I was selling them so fast. So I went and bought 2 vans, hired install crews, and took over all the installs. They're now the largest internet company in Manitoba. The first 3 years, I did all the marketing and sales.
Very nice, man.
It's crazy.
Like, then if I am understanding correctly, do you know, like you describe that you find yourself in the first time as a salesman, and it's your passion, and then you build a specialty and put this power of sales in each company to help guys to sell their product.
You were my new PR man because you just described it better than I do. I built a company. We're unique. We're different. We market differently. We sell differently. But I've built this company, and now I have companies come to me all the time, and it's, what is your product? Is it quality? Is it innovative? Is the market you want untapped? I don't want to sell 40 cups. I don't want to sell cups. There's cups out there. But if you have a cup that's the most amazing cup in the world, maybe I would consider it. And the biggest thing is the people behind the product. Are they assholes? Because if they are, I don't want to make assholes rich. Period. If it's those four things, then I will take my team of superheroes, we will take that product, and we will blow it up.
Then quality,
innovation, untapped market, and good people.
if you find these
Those four,
points,
it's over. We'll blow it up.
then you connect your sales power
And my marketing power,
and your marketing power into
and
it.
whatever the market is. Do you know what it means to be thunderstruck?
No, please tell me.
So when I was trying to come up with the name of my company, I
Okay.
wanted something that was powerful. These people that are blowing these horns, they've never sold anything before because they have to celebrate every sell.
Okay.
We're going to sell a lot, and we don't need to celebrate. But I was trying to think of different names, and I was on the way to a hockey game that I was coaching with my son, and the song Thunderstruck came on. And I said, Google Thunderstruck. What does it mean to be thunderstruck? And it means to be shocked or awed. That's the definition of the word thunderstruck. And I said,
That's it.
that's it. That's what I want to give my clients.
And it's a powerful name, you know.
I didn't know how powerful it was. I went home and I said to my now ex-wife, I said, I've got the name. I'm going to call it Thunderstruck. And she said, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. And I said,
That's why
no, but
she is ex-wife.
ex-wife. But what I've discovered, and I love AC/DC, right? So I'm naming my first product is the Razor's Edge Concaves, the album that Thunderstruck was on. The product that I just invented and patented is going to be the TNT blank. I'm not going to say what, because it'll be dynamite. But you can use thunder in front of anything. Thunder Party,
Thunder Party.
Thunder Friends, Thunder Family.
And the first thing is to have a powerful name, you know, like the communication is everything.
Yeah.
That's why, for an example, our name, the company of the name, I make jokes every time, do you know, like here in Brazil, I think in the US as well, Venturoso Valentini, it's a kind of, oh my God, what's the name? Advogado.
Well, the beauty of that.
Lawyer company, do you know, like Venturoso Valentini.
Yes.
But vive. And
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
That's what I remembered you as.
Vive
was
is
VV.
amazing. Vive,
Yeah.
it's amazing.
That's the brand.
And do you know what, man? Like, I was studying this last month here, and I learned one thing. You know, like one guy that taught me that, in his opinion, the companies has 3 different ways to grow. Do you know, like the company can be product-led growth.
Yeah.
Do you know, like sales-led growth and marketing-led growth. Do you know, like NVV? I think 42, 43 years of our life was product-led growth. Do you know, like we have a lot of quality. We are specialists and do products with quality.
Yep.
And when I entered in the company, just because it's my personality, do you know, like with this ill to try more and to earn the things,
Yes.
do you know, like I started to put the company in the sales position.
Yep.
And the sales position is the energy. Do you know, like, I'm all the times talking with the guys there in the company. They know, like, this is the power. And when you were talking about thunder, man, I don't know if you know this, but I was looking to your face. Do you know, like, you were talking like thunder.
Yeah.
And it's the same feeling,
Yeah,
man.
for sure, man.
Do you know, like, you start to thunder, and it's very good.
And if we put the song on right now, look out.
Yeah. Man, the other thing that I want to know about you, it's
Yeah.
about the future. You know, like, what do you think about the future? What are your goals, the goals of the company?
So I set myself a 10-year goal. I set myself 10-year goals, a 10-year goal, a 3-year goal, and a 1-year goal.
Okay.
Last year we hit our 1-year goal. This year we're on pace to hit our second goal so I can hit my 3rd-year goal. But in year 10, I want to be $100 million globally. I want to have 50 brands that I represent. 50 around the world. I want to have offices and warehouses in. Oh, they got. Is that you? That's you guys.
Yeah.
That's not those air horns. That's the way you cheer. I want to have offices and warehouses in Australia, in Brazil, in Europe, in South Africa. I've already got Canada, the US, and Brazil. I have a warehouse, but I want to be the guy, the company that you want to go to a market, you think of Thunderstruck, and we'll get you there.
But focus in the agriculture market.
Agriculture. I dropped everything else. I decided I didn't want to represent internet. I love farming. I love agriculture.
Me too.
And I love the solving these farmers. Man, they work so hard. They give everything to grow food and for their farms. And it's going to be agriculture. We will be the largest sales and marketing company in agriculture in the world.
I am pretty sure.
100 million.
I am pretty sure that you will be there where you want, man, because I have the opportunity to know you, and I wish you so much luck.
Thank you for having
again
me. Thank you for having me on this. This is cool.
To talk as a farmer.
Let's go.